Where did Chandni want to go?
Nice work. You chose to the hills and it is correct. What emerged from spacecraft? Perfect. Mechanical hand is the correct choice. What color Elijah's eyes? Good thinking. Brown is the right answer. In 1565, Hampi declined after.
Nicely done. The Battle of Talikota is a solid answer.
Abu Khan's goats were of the... Great job. Finest breeds is the accurate answer.
Another word for mean is dash.
Excellent choice. Average is the right answer. What is the meaning of crisis? Strong choice. Trouble is the right answer. Das Prakash was famous for its valid point. Bread peas masala is true. My favorite time of the day. You're right. Night is the correct answer. Dash is my favorite dessert. Well picked. Gala is the correct answer. Madhuri Dixit's name in acid. Smart pick. Mohini is the correct choice. Can I dash an apple, please? Great thinking. Have is the right choice. Guru Nanak Sahib was born in. Correct. 1469 is the right answer. My sister dashed got a banana? Exactly. Hasn't makes sense and it is right choice. The Jantamanta is in dash. Excellent. Observatory is a brilliant choice. Language spoken in Delhi are. Bravo, both is the answer. Is Dash cooking food for me? Right again, she is a valid answer. The famous series of Chennai. Sharp thinking. Kanchipuram is the right choice. The sky fall on Funny Bunny. Well reasoned. False is the correct choice. What is the plural of samosa? You got it. Your choice samosa is right. What pet does a bukon have? Clear logic. Your choice goat is sound and 100% true. Capital of Rajasthan is dash.
Good job. Your answer, Jaipur, works well here.
Efficiency is concerned with. Well done. Doing things right is the right choice. How many go to Bukhan kept? Correct response. 4 is the most accurate answer. Choose the correct sentence. On track. That is our school is the correct answer. Who was Iltutmish's daughter? Solid response. Sultan Raid is a valid choice. Axton and Dash wrote a song. Right choice. He is the best answer. When did Abu Khan very sad? Smart move. Whenever his goat disappeared is an accurate answer. The funny names of goats are. Nice selection. All the above is the correct and valid answer. Grandfather left Timothy in. You chose Lucknow Zoo, and it is correct. Largest island in the world. Excellent choice. Greenland is the right answer. My favorite teacher. Excellent. Moonlight is a brilliant choice. Dash, you finished your work.
On track. Hev is the correct answer.
Dash killed all the animals. You got it. Your choice, Woxy Foxy, is right. The lady visited her sister. Nice selection. Every Sunday is the correct and valid answer. Haldi went to school on Dash. Well done. Giraffe's back is the right choice. Choose the correct spelling. Right again. Dilemma is a valid answer. What is the color of cement? You're right. White. Gray is the correct answer. Have Dash enjoyed the party? Well picked. U is the correct answer. The full form of SEMS is Dash. Correct response. Short messaging service is the most accurate answer. Abu Khan kept goats as the Dash. Nicely done. Pets is a solid answer. My favorite earphone brand. Great thinking. Papers is the right choice. My favorite YouTuber. Bravo. Ashikana is the answer. Republic Day is conducted at. Smart pick. India Gate is the correct choice. What is my favorite brand? Strong choice. Only is the right answer. Old Delhi is called as Dash. Sharp thinking. Shah Jahanabad is the right choice. What was stuck in the tree? Good thinking. Cat is the right answer. The goats will be killed by. Smart move. Wolf is an accurate answer. Warren Karan held. Clear logic. Your choice Kodaikanal is sound and 100% true. Plasmodium is an example of. Exactly. Protozoa makes sense and it is right choice. A wise woman gives him Dash. Valid point. Magic wand is true. Who came at Aladdin's house? Solid response. Merchant is a valid choice. Who likes all the subjects? Good job. Your answer, Barotti, works well here. Dash is the magas of prayer. Perfect. 2 is the correct choice. Abu Khan's goats were Dash. Nice work. You chose best hill breed and it is correct. Where were the ants hiding?
Right choice. Under a flower pot is the best answer.
Change in the plural gentle.
Great job. Nice is the accurate answer.
Which is greater, 1 per 5 or 1 per 3?
Well reasoned. 1 per 3 is the correct choice.
She Dash wore a blue dress. You chose haven't, and it is correct. The pathogen or disease are. Correct. Protozoa is the right answer. An eagle Dash, a small bird.
Smart move is not is an accurate answer.
Diva to a 34 plus 4567 plus 7A91 equal to Dash. Well picked. 13692 is the correct answer. Dry and dusty air is called. Good job. Your answer to works well here. Author of Badshah Nama was. Strong choice. Abdul Hamid Lahore is the right answer.
Kingfishers dash big birds.
Great thinking. Arnott is the right choice. Constitution Day is on Dash.
Nice selection. 26 November is the correct and valid answer.
Who is my science teacher? Correct. Hema Wadwa is the right answer. What did Kari enjoy eating?
Excellent. Bananas is a brilliant choice. Add 3 if I may plus 6 you hybrid 220. Well reasoned. 13 Car 525 M is the correct choice.
Who got Dada Saheb Falk 1?
Perfect. Sazinakanth is the correct choice.
We E- in the market now.
On track. A not is the correct answer.
An apple - a vegetable.
Correct response. Is not is the most accurate answer.
Find the hexa for 40 and 60. Valid point 20 is true. Suffix for current year is?
Nicely done. 1 is a solid answer. Capital of Uttarakhand is? Bravo. Dehradun is the answer.
Plus 7 equal to 5.2.
Great job. True is the accurate answer. What is the color of leaf?
Right choice. Green is the best answer.
When was India Gate built?
Clear logic. Your choice 1931 is sound and 100% true.
The octopus has 8 -
Well done. Arms is the right choice.
Kajol eaten an apple.
Exactly. Has makes sense and it is right choice.
Capital of Haryana is
Solid response. Chandigarh is a valid choice.
Urban livelihoods involve.
Sharp thinking. It is the right choice. The goats wish to go to? Right again. Hills is a valid answer.
Where Duamid Oli lives? You got it. Your choice New Delhi is right. Capital of Sikkim is
Nice work. You chose Ganks and it is correct.
The standard unit of time?
Excellent choice. Second is the right answer.
Trajua says this is a girl.
Good thinking. She is a girl is the right answer.
Shifali's favorite color?
You're right. Pink is the correct answer.
You ever been on TV?
Smart pick. Have is the correct choice.
I looking beautiful. You chose Am, and it is correct. B 132 plus D equal to 345 plus 132. Great job. 345 is the accurate answer.
How many sages were there?
Valid point 2 is true.
Do you any siblings?
Sharp thinking.
Have is the right choice.
Agra Fort is made of
Excellent. Red sandstone is a brilliant choice.
Where did Lil Miller live? Nice selection. Scarborough is the correct and valid answer.
Change in the plural view.
Right again. Bukes is a valid answer.
Who said, I like to swim?
You're right. Is said to is the correct answer.
The color of Chandni is?
Perfect. White is the correct choice.
My favorite English song?
Good thinking. Unstoppable is the right answer.
Pick the odd one out. Nice work. You chose Wake Up Sid and it is correct.
Dash, you been to England?
Strong choice. Have is the right answer.
Who is the second oldest?
Great thinking. Gloria is the right choice.
January is dash, then May?
You got it. Your choice Calder is right.
Is 81 prime or composite?
Well done. Composite is the right choice.
Where did Abu Khan live?
Clear logic. Your choice Almora is sound and 100% true.
Mr. Purcell ran a shop of.
Right choice. Pets is the best answer.
How would Janati sweat? You chose Musk, and it is correct. Who said, I play Roblox?
Nicely done. Denise is a solid answer.
The bear lived in a dash.
Smart pick. Kennel is the correct choice.
Dash is very big animal.
Solid response. It is a valid choice.
Dash, she read the story.
Excellent choice. Has is the right answer.
You dash beautiful eyes.
Correct. Have is the right answer.
About Khan lived in dash.
Bravo. Omora is the answer.
Deliwal was the name of.
Smart move. Coin is an accurate answer.
Successor of Babur was.
Exactly. Nasiruddin Humayun makes sense, and it is right choice.
1000 had dash zeros.
Correct response. 3 is the most accurate answer.
A priest dash a bad man.
On track. Is not is the correct answer.
Where is the torrid zone?
Well reasoned. Between is the correct choice.
Chandni is the name of a.
Good job. Your answer goat works well here.
What do you mean by use?
Well picked. Economical weaker section is the correct answer.
Kari was treated like a.
Solid response. Baby is a valid choice.
The word whirling means. Nicely done.
Rotating is a solid answer.
The climbing attempt was.
Excellent choice. A failure is the right answer.
Social Media Queen Award.
Excellent. Ms. Giotti is a brilliant choice.
I dash eaten lunch yet.
Nice selection. Haven't is the correct and valid answer.
Who was safe and sound?
You got it. Your choice cat is right.
What is Pharaoh's name?
Well picked. Haman is the correct answer.
Kerala is also known as.
Bravo. God's own country is the answer.
We dash got your phone.
Right again. Haven't is a valid answer.
Dash kept goats as pets.
Right choice. Abu Khan is the best answer.
Who gets me more gifts?
Correct response. Aunt is the most accurate answer.
Dad thought that he was.
Smart move. An expert climber is an accurate answer.
Who invented telephone?
Valid point. Alexander is true.
Dash is my best friend.
Good job. Your answer, he works well here.
These trees form canopy. Well done.
Evergreen forests is the right choice.
Do Rishabh have phone? Nice work.
You chose yes and it is correct.
What does Vita Wunk do?
Well reasoned. Make people older is the correct choice.
Femini Hera Pila.
On track. Blue Harry exploded is the correct answer. Choose the odd one out.
You're right. Sky is the correct answer.
Price of fresh juices. Sharp thinking. $2.99 is the right choice.
Book of Knowledge Award.
Clear logic. Your choice, Ms. Ankita, is sound and 100% true. Mr. Willy Wonka is dash. Strong choice. An inventor is the right answer. Cool as Cucumber Award. Correct. Miss Ridima is the right answer. Awesome Attitude Award. Great job. Miss Chandni is the accurate answer.
It's a dash apartment. You chose Belle, and it is correct.
It dash hot in winter.
Perfect. Is not is the correct choice.
How old are you today?
Great thinking. I am 12 is the right choice.
Make plural of leaf.
Smart pick.
Leaves is the correct choice. Where do I want to go? Good thinking. Maldives is the right answer. Service providers are. Exactly. All of the above makes sense, and it is right choice.
Who started DAX system?
Perfect. Shashasuri is the correct choice.
Ants dash big insects.
Well reasoned. A knot is the correct choice.
My favorite accessory.
Excellent. Earrings is a brilliant choice.
The beggar dash happy. Clear logic. Your choice is not as sound and 100% true. Meaning of unfortunate. You chose unlucky, and it is correct. He accepted punishment.
Nicely done. All the above is a solid answer.
The number 2 is prime.
You got it. Your choice true is right.
When is Ma's birthday? Your answer 9th March works well here. Who was Mrs. Campbell?
Well done. Stevie's mother's friend is the right choice.
What sails on the sea? On track. Ships is the correct answer.
Why are dash shouting? Right again. You is a valid answer. The bear was as gentle. Solid response. As an angel is a valid choice. Give the numbers 6 plus 4 equal to.
Smart pick. Dix is the correct choice.
You dash working hard. Exactly.
A not makes sense and it is right choice.
Give the opposite good.
Bad is the answer.
Dash, she got her bag.
You're right. Has is the correct answer.
Height of Qutb Minar.
Correct 73M is the right answer.
What does Piyush like?
Valid point. Eating all day is true.
The play will be dash. Nice selection. Listed for 4 weeks is the correct and valid answer. You dash. Got a train.
Good thinking. Haven't is the right answer.
Where do Rena lives?
Great job. Agartala is the accurate answer.
Potatoes dash fruits.
Sharp thinking. Arnott is the right choice.
What is Afzal Sadaka?
Well picked. All the above is the correct answer.
6.3 and 4.8.
Correct response. 13.3922 is the most accurate answer.
Dash, he failed again.
Nice work. You chose has and it is correct. Convert 400 semen to...
Smart move. 4 is an accurate answer.
They dash an old car.
Great thinking. Have is the right choice.
Dash, same fed the dog.
Strong choice. Has is the right answer.
Who is my best friend?
Excellent choice. Charmy is the right answer.
Red Fort was built by...
Right choice. Emperor Shah Jahan is the best answer.
The word urban means. Nice selection. City is the correct and valid answer.
Tina dash a brother.
Smart move.
Has is an accurate answer.
Who ate the Chandni?
Good thinking. Wolf is the right answer.
Who was Cocky Locky?
Good job. Your answer cock works well here.
7.423 equal to dash.
Strong choice. 15.566 is the right answer.
Addie's favorite dish.
Well picked. Kadi Kol is the correct answer.
Chandni was white as? You chose no, and it is correct.
7.645.378 equal to dash.
Right again. 45.498 is a valid answer.
How to overcome evil?
Great job. Well is the accurate answer.
The word salad means.
Nicely done. Hello is a solid answer.
An elephant can dash.
Smart pick. Raise its trunk is the correct choice.
Plus 0.791 plus 1.629. 2.670 is the answer.
Who prays for Momin?
Correct response. Furlet is the most accurate answer.
Is 3 a factor of 12?
Exactly. Yes, makes sense, and it is right choice.
She dash a new coat. Clear logic. Your choice has is sound and 100% true. The shop was always.
Well reasoned. Noisy is the correct choice.
I'm dash a good cook.
Sharp thinking. I is the right choice.
Change feminine view.
Great thinking. Bell is the right choice.
Do you dash a phone?
Correct. Have is the right answer.
Don Isla's number's 5.
Excellent. 5 is a brilliant choice.
Always on diet award.
Excellent choice. Mass recruitment is the right answer.
Who is Kajol's mom?
Perfect. Tan is the correct choice.
Birds dash animals.
On track. Are not is the correct answer.
Compare 709. 7 gana 12 5 5 9 is true.
Where was mom born? Well done. Chicago is the right choice.
Where Aladdin lived. You're right. China is the correct answer. Abu Khan lived in. Solid response. Loneliness is a valid choice. Give numbers 18.5 equal to. You got it. Your choice 13 is right. The stranger was. Right choice. Prisoner for 10 years is the best answer. His first plan was. Nice work. You chose a failure and it is correct. My favorite color. Great job. All of them is the accurate answer. Meaning of gleaming.
Nicely done. Shining is a solid answer.
So unit of time is.
Perfect.
Second is the correct choice. My legs the dash dirty. Well picked. Are not is the correct answer. Paper is made up of. Bravo. Wood pulp is the answer. Who I hate the most. On track. Sound is the correct answer.
Calmer of the storm.
Good job. Your answer, Ms. Ankita, works well here.
Reminiscing means. Well done. Fondly remembering is the right choice. Meaning of uncanny. Well reasoned. Unusual is the correct choice. The Bookworm Award.
Excellent choice. Miss Spastard is the right answer.
I dash an old man.
Sharp thinking. Am not is the right choice.
Hummingbird Award.
Strong choice. Miss Shilpa is the right answer.
Meaning of Chandni.
You're right. Moonlight is the correct answer.
How old is Daniel?
Right choice. 10 months is the best answer. Who wrote Chandni? Correct. Zakir Hussain is the right answer. What is Salasabil?
Nice work. You chose Paradise Glasses and it is correct.
Winter in Delhi is. Great thinking. Very chilly is the right choice.
3m 5 cms equal to dash cm.
Excellent. 345 is a brilliant choice.
Jute said dash cut.
Exactly. Formula makes sense and it is right choice.
Dash is my sister. Clear logic. Your choice. She is sound and 100% true. Monday, Wednesday.
Smart move. Monday, Wednesday is an accurate answer.
She dash a parrot. Correct response. Has is the most accurate answer. Give number 7 plus 7 equal to. Smart pick. 14 is the correct choice.
My favorite song.
Nice selection. Ran Lamies is the correct and valid answer.
Meaning of wobbly. Right again. Unsteady is a valid answer. Where is the cat? Solid response. Where is the cat? Is a valid choice. Zakat is one dash. Good thinking. Obligatory is the right answer. Chirpy Bird Award.
You got it? Your choice, Ms. Punk, is right.
Who pranked whom? Valid point. Arjun pranked Rustam is true.
What do you mean?
You chose attractive, and it is correct.
How was his goat?
Correct response. All of these is the most accurate answer.
It's a dash girl. Smart pick. Petite is the correct choice.
C5 4 since service under 6 equal to dash.
You chose Zor, and it is correct.
Rishabh's sister. Clear logic. Your choice, Trishila, is sound and 100% true.
He dash come yet? Nice work. You chose hasn't, and it is correct.
Full form of some.
Right choice. Social media marketing is the best answer.
I dash a doctor.
Exactly. Not makes sense, and it is right choice.
Red, pink, black.
Well reasoned. Lal pink. Time is the correct choice.
Larynx is called.
Perfect. Voice box is the correct choice.
Early bird award.
Sharp thinking. Ms. Praja is the right choice.
Equal to the Dashix 121.
Correct. 82 is the right answer.
Silent superstar.
Smart move. Miss Praja is an accurate answer.
8 plus 9 to 134.
Well done. 136 912 is the right choice.
Who was Muktis?
Excellent. All of these is a brilliant choice.
8 kg 90 equal to 890g.
Right again. False is a valid answer.
Plus 275.
Nice selection. 300 is the correct and valid answer.
LOL stands for?
Good job. Your answer live learn laugh works well here.
Who is Chandni?
Great job. Goat is the accurate answer.
Haldi with dash. Great thinking. A giraffe is the right choice. Divising 66 B7.
Good thinking. 109 and 9 is the right answer. I dash a woman.
On track. Am not is the correct answer.
Fireworks award. Solid response. Ms. Everything is a valid choice. His goats loved.
Strong choice. Freedom is the right answer.
I dash a fever.
Bravo. Have is the answer.
Give numbers 18.
Valid point. 18 is true. Coordination is. You got it. Your choice, the essence of management, is right.
How old is mom?
You're right. 30 is the correct answer.
How a dash.
Nicely done. U is a solid answer.
Yet chai pio.
Excellent choice. Drink this chai is the right answer.
Dash is Gopal.
Well picked. He is the correct answer.
Busy Bee award.
Nice work. You chose Ms. Divya, and it is correct.
My best friend.
Clear logic. Your choice, Yanisha, I have is sound and 100% true.
The cat landed.
Exactly. Safe and sound makes sense, and it is right choice.
Merchant was a...
Well picked. Magician is the correct answer.
39 me equal dash sem.
Solid response. 3900 is a valid choice.
Who is Kalua?
Well reasoned. Abu Khan goat is the correct choice.
Who was Dick?
Strong choice. Pluff boy is the right answer.
Kangaroo dash.
You got it. Your choice hop is right.
Miss Beam was?
Valid point. Middle-aged and fat is true.
Simplify 6.
Great job. 1-7 is the accurate answer.
Equal to 34 to 5.
Smart pick. True is the correct choice.
Who was Kalua?
Perfect. Fighter goat is the correct choice.
Simplify 9 Dave.
On track. 1/4 is the correct answer.
Amiable means?
Excellent. Friendly is a brilliant choice.
Who is Pari?
Bravo. Fairy godmother is the answer.
Into cutlet? Correct. Mass recruitment is the right answer. Seckle denotes.
Well done. Value of base year is the right choice.
Dash equal to 823.
Right choice. 1 is the best answer.
Asha Kama.
Smart move. Jangi prisoner is an accurate answer.
2 + 2 equal to dash.
You chose 4, and it is correct.
3 + 1 equal to dash.
Nice selection. 4 is the correct and valid answer.
Void 6.
Great thinking. 5.536 is the right choice.
Dos dash.
Nicely done. Bark is a solid answer.
Camping is? Correct response. All of these is the most accurate answer. Xio equal to dash.
Sharp thinking Zoe is the right choice.
Kalu what?
Good thinking. Abu Khan's goat is the right answer.
Rain dash.
Right again. Falls is a valid answer.
Xuan equal to dash.
Good job. Your answer 164 works well here.
Okay.
Excellent choice. Okay, is the right answer.
On her?
You're right. Both and is the correct answer. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format. Well picked. Contact Narayan Changda on Facebook is the correct answer.